All right, game number 2 already underway. Sorry for that small delay, folks. We are going to hop into the intros right away. In top right corner of the map, playing for TCM is going to be the blue Zerg player, Soulkey.
The bottom left, as the red Terran, it's ByuN.
3 racks deep. This usually leads to number 4. Going to be a lot of Reapers.
Boy.
I personally miss Ayaga's approach to this. His intention was to show how abusive 6 racks could be, that he would break Reapers and get them nerfed, but that never happened.
Yeah, that was his mission. Yeah, it never happened. So, unfortunately for Soulkey, there was not like, we went over this earlier in the cast, there's not really the best opener against this because the Reapers are so dynamic, or whatever you want to say, that they have those grenades that can make them last through basically anything, whether it's speedlings trying to get us around, queens trying to pick them off. They just come back later in bigger numbers. So roaches are usually the way to really push this back, like 100%.
Well, Ravagers more over than roaches.
Right, okay, Ravagers. But basically, like, even with that, though, you can't really counter, as, roaches are slow, first of all, and they'll get kited by the grenades. Even with the Ravagers, you can still try and micro out, like a little micro battle. Oh.
Well, the jig's up, and the Lings see no second command center. They see those barracks. Soulkey hopefully knows how to identify this, as Reaper cheeses are still being figured out by a lot of Zergs. I will give shoutouts to Zanster, though. Zanster has had the best Reaper defense we've seen, and on this map especially.
Yeah, it was with roaches and Ravagers. So you can force the Terran to basically macro out of this. You can say, like, get off my lawn with just speedlings and queens. But it's not the ideal way to do it. You bleed out lings constantly. You bleed out queens too. Your third base is delayed heavily, and you're still trying to go for lings. It's not so good. So Soulkey, I don't know if he really wants to, commit to this style of defense, which seems to be just depending on a lot of queens. So producing. Ooh. Oh, well, that's not supposed to happen.
No, yeah, not paying attention.
Oh, Jesus, the blood.
Okay, so what happened there wasn't even the Lings killing it. It was the Reapers killing themselves. Was that worth it? He killed so many Lings for it, but loses so much of the snowball effect that is the Reapers.
Jeez.
12 more Lings coming out next. He knows he needs to replenish these. Overlord speed.
Now?
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna ling drop. Okay, so this is actually really brilliant. I mean, the problem with chasing Reapers is that you're chasing so that it buys a lot of time for them to get their defenses back at home. You still have to bust the actual wall, which probably is gonna happen with just lings. And there's a chance that the Reapers are so good at micro that they'll kill your lings anyways. You push the Reapers back first, and then you circumvent the wall by going for an Overlord drop, or 2 Overlord drops. The Reapers might just be too surprised to even really react against this, but once again, a lot of lings just dying here. They have to first push back the Reapers, but just entirely circumventing the map. Wow,
this is really cool. I like this. Soulkey, he did the weird drops versus patience, and it didn't work. The problem is, before I get too excited about this, like, okay, it's Overlord drops that ByuN's not really gonna see, and that's cool. Like, there's the element of surprise for sure.
Queens?
Queens with it too? Oh. Is this gonna work though? What's at home? Nothing. Oh, a couple Marines?
Well, even it's not a lot of Marines. It's gonna be close.
It's not real. This is so sick.
Close. I love that Soulkey basically recognized this as being a contain, Because if you think contain, then you think Nidus or drop. But if you're thinking I can push this back, then you don't think about dropping with these Overlords. It's so cool, but I do wonder if it's gonna work. The extra power that comes from a Reaper opener is not just the Reapers being good, but that you still have some pretty sick Marine production behind it, if you get the time. And I think ByuN has gotten quite a bit of time to get a nice number of Marines. Not easy peasy, but something to do something with.
Yeah, apologies for ByuN's name being in the wrong place on the overlay, guys. That's stream delay though. Alright, so there's queens. The queens, I feel like, add such a big element into this. The lings are going to hold it home. Okay, lost quite a few drones, actually, while this was going on. 7 died, but this could also be the end of the game. Oh, he flies into the Marines, the worst place he could possibly drop! But, despite the focus fire, takes out one of the Overlords. Queens still get out. Lings on top of the Marines. He's kiting away, but the SCVs get pulled. Queens are a little too far away to get some damage in, though. Maybe go back with the Overlord and pick it up. I don't know, but Surround goes down. Does ByuN have enough to hold? It's looking like he might just do it. Soulkey, this was everything in this attack. He's only got 16 drones back at home. There's a third CC up for ByuN. He transfuses the Overlords on the way out.
But what a cool idea, though. It doesn't work, and he's probably going to lose this game if he tries to play a macro game, but
That was
Yeah,
so
it was
sick.
cool.
I agree. Like, that was the coolest tactic I've seen respond to this. I definitely don't think it's the best response to this, but that was hella cool. 10 out of 10 points to Soulkey. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Exactly.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh, that was so painful to watch. Oh god.
That's cool.
That's going to be game. ByuN will tie it up now 1-1. ByuN, despite his best efforts to lose the first 2 games in a